Hey friends, I'm back with another tutorial video. So let's say you've gone through the basics of training your jewel crafting trade skill on your enchanter or whatever character you happen to be wanting to learn jewel crafting on. These days you need a jeweler's glass to create a lot of the recipes. And where do you buy a jeweler's glass? Well, you don't buy it. It's sort of like an IKEA deal where you buy the components and then you have to craft the jeweler's glass yourself. So we're over here at Jeweler Nani or Noni, and we're going to pick up some of the components. Some of the things you need are sand. So let's type in sand. And, we'll buy 10 things of sand. And then let me look at my inventory because I got some of the things already and I sometimes forget. Oh, and we need grinding powder. So let's pick up a little more grinding powder because I think we'll need some more. And I misspelled grind like a fool. There we go. And he's got the grinding powder also. So we'll pick up... let's pick up 10 more because I think we need a lot of grinding powder actually. Gnomish heat source, well, we've got 5. Let's pick up a little more of that too. I think we only need the 1, but you never can have too much gnomish heat source. Come on. It's used in a lot of stuff. So we've got our gnomish heat source. Let's line them up here. We've got our grinding powder, and we've got our fine sand. All right, so those are the things we'll need for this recipe. So, as you see, I have my reinforced jeweler's kit. But if you don't have that, right here in the bank is a jewelry making station. And it's got a lot of slots, even more so than the reinforced kit. So if you ever have a recipe that needs, a whole lot more slots, 10 slots, then know that this kit is up here. It's, has the little candle on it, and I think that's like a little, like, mannequin dummy thing, like, because it's like a necklace on it. I used to think it was a bag, but now I realize no, it's like a upper half of like a mannequin bust where there's necklaces hanging on it. But anyway, so that is the jewel crafting table, but we will use our jeweler's kit here because that's all we need. So I already got the recipes in my bag, which they'll appear once you've made this for one time. So first we're going to craft the glass disc. And as you see, we just need a fine sand and a gnomish heat source. So I probably didn't need to buy more fine sand. So let's hit combine. Okay. And now we've got this, which is a glass disc. Okay. Oh, one more thing that you do need: silver bars. I think you only need 1 silver bar for this recipe as well, so keep that in mind. And next we will make the jeweler's glass cup, which, as you see, the gnomish heat source and the silver bar. So let's make 1 jeweler's glass cup. Okay, so that is another component that we need. Now we will make the jeweler's glass lens. And this one takes multiple tries. So we do it once, okay, and we get a glass disc and we get some of our grinding powder back. We do it again, we get glass disc and some more grinding powder back. We do it the 3rd time, and look, we got the jeweler's glass. This may take you up to like 5 to 10 tries, especially if you're new at making it or your skill is lower. I think it seems to be random. I remember doing it more than 3 times in the past. So now we have the jeweler's glass lens and the jeweler's glass cup. Now we go over here to the recipe of jeweler's glass, and you see we just combine the cup and the lens. Boom. And now there you have it. We have a jeweler's glass, and this is used in many recipes. As you see, I made this a couple of times. I have 3 of them now. Maybe I could, make a few of these and sell them in the bazaar for other players that don't want to have to mess with it. But it's really not hard to make. It's not even very expensive. A silver bar, some fine sand, some grinding powder, and some Noma sheet sources. I think it's like less than like 20 plat really to make this. So it's not really much. I didn't really check the prices on what I was buying. Let's take a quick look at that. The sand, okay, the sand was 2 platinum each, which you only need 1 sand. So the grinding powder was actually really cheap. It was 2 silver each, and so really, let's say you buy 20, and that ends up just being 4 gold. So really a cheap thing. And even the silver bar isn't even a plat. It's also just 5 gold for a silver bar. So yeah, it's less than 5 plat, I believe, to make this. It's pretty cheap. The Noma sheet source might actually be the most expensive thing. Yeah, because those are 1 plat each. So it looks like we only need 2 Noma sheet sources for this recipe. It is the one you use to make the cup and the one you use to make the glass disc. The other ones just use grinding powder, and then that final combine where you have the lens combined with the cup. So that is the recipe. I hope this tutorial video helps you out. Please remember to like and subscribe. I would love to get more than like 3 or 4 viewers, and help more people with my tutorials. If you have any ideas, suggestions, any recipes you'd like me to do to show everybody, please feel free to leave a comment. I will try to get to them and put them out for everyone, and hopefully be a little bit entertaining at the same time. Happy crafting, and have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.